Hello everyone. In this demonstration I will be showing you how to use the point mutation scanning feature of InteractiveROSETTA. This process can be potentially useful for identifying single and double point mutations that may lead to increased protein stability. The first thing we need is to load the PDF file we would like to analyze, so let's take the usual PDF file. Okay, now that we have the structure loaded, let's select the point mutant scanning option from the protocols menu. This is what the scanning panel looks like. You'll notice that many of the controls are similar to the fixed backbone design controls. If you are unfamiliar with how to use these controls, see the tutorial on fixed backbone design, which is included in the video description. Basically, I am going to be setting up a design palette that will tell Rosetta which mutants are allowed. So if I select the first 10 residues and enable all amino acids, Rosetta will consider all single or double point mutants for the first 10 residues. The second grid is the control that will display all of the results of our scanning exercise. This button down here is a toggle button. You need to tell Rosetta whether you are interested in scanning for beneficial single or double point mutants. Keep in mind that if you select double point mutants, you have effectively squared the length of this simulation. This protocol can be run on an external server. If Rosetta will be scanning hundreds or thousands of mutations, then you probably want to run this on a server, since the server can run the protocol in parallel and greatly speed up the calculations. You may also run it on your machine. Since I am only scanning for 200 single point mutants, I'll perform this job on my computer. You will be presented with this progress bar that will give you a rough estimate of how much time the protocol will take to complete. If it seems like it will take longer than you are willing to wait, cancel it and run it on the server. I will see you again in a couple of minutes when this process is finished. Okay, once this process is completed, you'll see that the report grid fills up with values. These are the single point mutants identified by Rosetta that give rise to a favorable predicted delta G value. They are sorted such that the best mutation is shown at the top. Destabilizing mutations are not currently shown. Now what do you do with this? Well, if you really are interested in making point mutations, you should try making some of these mutations in InteractiveROSETTA using the point mutation protocol. There is another tutorial on this protocol, and again the link is in the video description. The delta G value is only a prediction, and it is based on the Rosetta scoring function, so you need to actually take a look at these mutations to see if you as the researcher agree with Rosetta's suggestions. You should not simply take the top hits and generate proteins expecting them to work without having verified them structurally. If you want to save this report for later viewing, you may do so using this save feature. Click the load button to fill the above grid with the contents of these scan files at a later date. That's the end of this tutorial. I hope this was useful for you.